So we're gonna test the limits of.
Hold on, redo. It's so blurry.
So we're gonna test the limits of Alexa. We're gonna see how far she can hear us from. But we have to hang these lights down first. I'm basically gonna go outside and try to yell at the window and see if Alexa can hear me from 8 floors up. What if it goes in front of somebody's window? It's just a little light like coming down like,
also,
BRB.
Alexa! Alexa! Ask Dennis Bezos to turn on!
Louder!
Alexa! Ask Dennis Bezos to turn on!
Nope.
Well, that didn't work. One of my goals for 2020, I mean 2019, was to make more YouTube videos. Guess how many I made? 1. And I deleted it. I had a lot of other ideas for this video about how to increase happiness, how to use lights to do that, but as a procrastinator, and it being December 26th, I don't really have time for that. So I came to this playground, specifically the Squeaky Bridge, to shoot a different kind of intro. We're gonna make something really cool with Alexa. I don't know about you, but I like Christmas lights. They just make you feel really happy. What if I could control my very own Christmas lights with Alexa? So I did. You can't just control these lights, you can set the mood with these lights. I don't mean just like a happy mood. You can set a romantic mood, a creepy mood, a dancing mood, really anything. So I know what you're thinking. You sold me on the idea, but how are we gonna build it? Well, we need to start with a photon device that's gonna control our lights. And of course the lights. That photon device is gonna talk to the cloud, to an AWS Lambda function. And then the Lambda function will talk to the photon particle API. Then that photon particle API will talk to our device and then back to the lights. And of course, this wouldn't be complete without Alexa and an Alexa skill. It's that easy. Do we have a permit to film here? Do you need one? 2020 incoming! So here's a real explanation. What's gonna happen first is you're gonna communicate some kind of vibe to Alexa, and that Alexa will talk to an Alexa skill that we also made. Now, that Alexa skill will communicate with the cloud where our code lives. Now, the code just doesn't execute itself, it has to live somewhere, and that's where the Lambda function comes in. See, the Lambda function will execute our code and talk to the particle API, made by the people that make the actual photon particle. And after that particle photon API gets the code, gets the signal, it's gonna talk directly to the particle device where our code lives. And then, finally, the code will execute on the device and turn on the lights, leaving us happy campers. Happy gamers, pro gamers, not just any gamers. Now that we got the explanation from the blackboard, let's go actually build it. Now I already have it built, so I'll probably just show some footage of what I already built and then talk over it. That sounds good. Alexa. Okay, we're good. We're good. No shit, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Stop, it's not funny.
What did you think was gonna
It was gonna stay there.
I have an idea. Get fucking wrecked. God.
Oh,
Dumb.
that works.
Alexa, Simon says Jason's dumb. I'm a genius.
Okay, so we're gonna test this thing. I've got it set up on the board here. Alexa, Ask particle lights to change the color to blue.
Okay, I'll turn the lights to blue.
Okay, pretty cool. Alexa, ask particle lights to change to orange.
Okay, I'll turn the lights to orange.
Ooh. Alexa, ask particle lights to change the pattern to snake.
Okay, I'll change the pattern.
Wait for it. You know what, this is good, but I think it could be a little better. Just gonna make some changes here. Just making some changes. And we gotta zip that file. And boom, now it should be better. Alexa, ask Daddy Bezos to change the pattern to snake.
Wow, you are so smart. I'll do that right away.
Alexa, ask Daddy Bezos to set the mood to a dancing mood.
I'll do that. You are so cute, senpai.
She didn't do it though. I am a cute senpai. Stop, I'm a cute senpai.
どんな感じですか？私には
Welcome back, and if you're just joining me, we got something real special for you today. We got a particle photon device. Now this is one of the hottest microcontrollers on the market, rocking an STM32 ARM Cortex M3 and a Cypress Wi-Fi chip. Now that's an unbeatable combo. You can program this thing and control it over Wi-Fi, and on top of that, it's only $19.99. And my grandpa always told me if it's Wi-Fi controllable, programmable, and affordable, then it's doable. And the guys who made this also have an app, so boomers, you can easily control this thing, no worries. And I know what you're thinking. That USB 2.0 power slot looks low power, clunky, and so 2010. So I'm gonna throw in this free particle relay shield. Now with this thing, you can power your photon device and 4 other devices because it's got 4 relays rated at 220 volts at 10 amps each. Now that's enough to power a smart microwave. Call now, we're gonna throw in a free DC power supply so you can get the power straight to that thing so you can power all those devices. What? We're gonna throw in a free Alexa? Dude, we can't do that. No. Okay, guys, if you call Okay, so here I'm basically pulling 5 volts right into the relay. So we're going to be able to control the lights. So this is going to get the power to the lights. And the lights themselves have 3 ports, 3 wires, 5 volt, ground, and data. So the 5 volts is going to go right into that relay so we can control it with the photon. Then the ground is going to be connected to the ground. And then lastly, the most important one is the data. So this is how the lights get all the instructions to get the signal for the instructions to turn the lights whatever color that you want. And it just goes into one of the data ports of the photon, and you can configure that like in the code itself. So it's a pretty simple wiring job. Once you got that all done, you can turn on the lights just like that. It's that easy.
Yes, it's time to stop. No, this is not okay. It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
So the particle device. The code had to come at some point, and here it is. We're gonna have 3 main functions: change color, change pattern, and change mood. So change color is gonna change the color, pretty self-explanatory. Change pattern is gonna change to a pattern. So let's say you want it to glow, like slowly glow up and then glow back down, you can do that. Or like a snake pattern, so like a snake will be like going along this like long electric danger noodle thing. And then lastly, change the mood. So if you have a preset mood, like let's say a romantic mood, maybe you can add some music too in that. I'll have to explore that. And the cool thing is you can expose these over Wi-Fi. So let's say you want to change color from somewhere else. Particle even has an app for that. With that Particle app, you can just trigger the function. It's that easy. But of course, we're using Alexa, and that's where the Alexa skill comes in. So in making an Alexa skill, there are 3 main parts: the skill itself, the intents, and slots. So the skill itself is the skill itself. Let's say we call our skill sad lights. We can say, Alexa, ask sad lights to change to blue. And Alexa will say, they're already blue, Jason, because they're sad. Now intents let us get more specific, and that's gonna be the request. Now we wanna change the sad lights to blue. So change sad lights to blue will be an intent, along with changing the mood and changing the pattern. After the intent comes the slot, and the slot lets us get even more specific with that request. Slots lets us pick out colors and also other things, and then let us do whatever we want with that. Now, of course, none of this involves any code. It's a very easy process like on their console where you can just configure this stuff, type in like plain English, and train this model to understand what we're going to be saying to it. So now that we have the skill and the lights, you might have recognized that there's a missing piece. That missing piece is the Lambda function. The cloud, the Lambda function, the thing. Lambda is the missing link. It's gonna talk to Alexa and to the Photon device. From Alexa, it's gonna get an intent, and the intent is going to be change the color. Lambda is gonna be like, oh, I have this intent called change color from Alexa, what do I do? Well, we're gonna write code that figures out that that's the intent and then calls the right function on the particle through the exposed functions. Lambda is basically the middleman. It's like, I can't think of any examples. I feel like my brain is just broken. I've never met a middleman before. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video has been just like a random assortment of ideas I had. I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'd like to do more stuff like this in the future. So if you have any ideas or suggestions, please just leave a comment. I've got like a lot of like pretty cool ideas in the future, and I'd love to keep making videos like this. So please stick around and subscribe if you'd like to see more. So thanks for watching. Peace.